Hi class, in this video I will be going over credit memos and refund receipts. So if you want to follow along in the book, I'm on page 203. I wanted to show you how to prepare both and explain the differences. So on page 203, we're going to start off with Ashley George's dog, Peaches, had to go to the vet and miss 1 day of day camp. And it was recorded on invoice number 1033. So it says prepare a credit memo for 1 day of day camp. So I want to show you that invoice first. So if you, from the dashboard, if you look at this magnifying glass, if you click that and then enter 1033 for the invoice number, that comes up. And then you can, it's just a cool feature on how to search for transactions and forms. So if you click that, you'll see this invoice come up. And this is the day camp. Everything else was good except for the dog had to miss 1 day. So instead of going in and changing that to 4 and saving it, we are making sure that there is an accurate audit trail. So because this whole invoice wasn't canceled, she didn't cancel for all of these items she was charged for. She still did 4 days of day camp and she still did the training. We want to prepare a credit memo. Okay, so I'm going to close out of that. If you click on the new icon and then underneath customers, you see credit memo. You see credit memo and you see a refund receipt. Now here's the difference between the two. A credit memo is something that we're going to complete for an item or a service that was canceled and that customer still owes us money. Okay, if the customer still owes us money, we're preparing a credit memo. If the customer has already paid for it and they're canceling, we would prepare a refund receipt because we're going to give that customer a refund. Okay, so for Ashley George, because Ashley George still owes us, money, that invoice is still outstanding, we're preparing a credit memo. So we're going to type in Ashley George and we're going to change the date, January 12th, 2022. And let me see if the credit memo has a number. I don't see that it does. So we'll just, actually it does. It's 1044 and that's what comes up by default, credit memo number 1044. So if you look on page 204, it gives you the information on what to enter, okay? But the thing that was canceled was 1 day of day camp, okay? The dog missed 1 day of day camp because the dog went to the vet instead. So we're going to type in day camp and 1 day. And let me see if they want a message. Yeah, it just says thank you for your business. Okay, and then we will save and close. Now I want to show you what that journal entry looks like. Go to reports, type in journal, change my date. That was on the 12th. Oops. And here it is. So accounts receivable goes down because they canceled. They don't owe us $30 anymore. So AR goes down. That's a credit. And the services account goes down. So that's the debit. Okay, so that's the journal entry that was recorded behind the scenes because we prepared a credit memo. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is a refund receipt. It says sales receipt 1043 for Gloria Gucci had been corrected to include an amount for nails to be trimmed, but when bathing the dog, the nails were really fine and they didn't need trimming at all. So we're going to prepare a refund receipt because Gloria's already paid for it. We're going to do a refund receipt. So new, under customers, refund receipt. Okay, and the customer is, Gloria Gucci. Okay, the date is January 12th, 2022, refund receipt. Let me make sure that that is correct. I don't think it has us put, yep, 1045, so that is correct. Okay. And then payment method, we're going to issue her a check, and it's going to come out of the business checking account, and we're going to leave the check number as 1, and we are refunding her for nails. Okay. And then the message, thank you for your business. Okay. So because Gloria already paid for the nail trimming, we're doing a refund receipt. We're going to issue her a check. It's coming out of our company checking account. Check number is 1, my date, refund receipt 1045, and I'm refunding her for nails, which we charged her $20. Okay, and then you're going to save and close. And click OK. And now let's see that journal entry. And checking went down. So checking is a credit, checking goes down, and the services, the revenue goes down because it was canceled. Okay, so hopefully this makes sense. Just remember, if the customer still owes us money and cancels, we prepare a credit memo. If the customer already paid for the service and canceled, we're preparing a refund receipt. And this concludes this video on credit memos and sales receipts.